Welcome to it. That's right. The What More Can I Say podcast, episode 44. And yes, we had more technical difficulties because I keep trying to have a microphone. I keep watching all of my people that I follow, all the podcasts. They got cool mics. Everything is working right. I can't set up nothing in my life. That's what it is. I'm just going to call a professional in here and let them come and hook me up. That being said, welcome to it. I'm your boy, Tom Kapone. Let's get to our co-host. What's up, Keke? What's happening?
What's up, Toe? We got to get somebody from the Geek Squad over your house so you can hook up the gadgets, baby. Because we can't have no more tech issues this episode. No.
It's all my fault. Zach Boog, what's happening, bro?
What's up, bro? It ain't just your fault. My internet was messing up like a mug last show. It's because I be stealing the Starbucks internet by my house. So I got my own subscription now. We should be good.
He done made an account. You done made signed up for the little account.
Hey, let's go ahead and get to it. Now, I know we did. Speaking of technical difficulties, we had them last pod when people didn't hear the story about why not dating older women. So I'll start off with that one. So if people that missed that part and couldn't hear it, I apologize. It's all my fault. The technical problems in the pod were all my fault. So let me go ahead and start. I said that, hey, fellas, you have to be careful when you're younger dating older women. You have to do that. I wanted to hit the clubs as soon as I turned 21 because I have an older cousin and her girls used to go out. And I used to be like, yo, I would see her cousins. My cousin's friends. And I was like, if this is what's going in the club, I have to be a part of. That being said, went to a club at 21, met a girl I was 21, she was 30. I have no idea how I pulled that off, but I pulled it off. I'm saying, fellas, it sounds great when you first, I'm dating a 30-year-old. Sounds like black don't crack unless you smoke it. So she didn't look like she was 30. She was bad, chocolate, and short hair. Woo! Back then, short hair, Keke, you know what I'm talking about, where they had this part fluffy, and then this be shaved, the Holly Berry joint.
Yes, Nia Long was the girl back then. Yes,
come on. So so I'm excited. We date, go out, hang out, and it was time to have sex. That was the time. She invited me over. It was wine and candles. I didn't know nothing about wine and candles. So I'm all like, this is cool. And then she says, it's time to go back. Basically, it's time to go back in the room. Now we kissing, having a great time. This is foreplay in my book. This is what foreplay is. Kissing, kiss on the neck. You know, we exchange kisses other places. That was foreplay in my book. And that's enough. And it's time to get the party started. No. When you're dating a woman that's 30 and been very, very sexually active, I think. Because I don't know, at 30, I don't know how you find out about these things. But anyway, she says, before we start, go under the bed. I pull out rather a black box, and it's full of sex toys. Full of them. Mm-hmm. He says, and she tells me and looks me in the eye, I want you to use this and put it here. I'm uncomfortable at this point, and it never got comfortable. Never. Not one time. Did I do it? Yes. Was I comfortable? No. Did everything get firm and work right? Yeah, it was, because I'm 21. And then a wind blow back then, you could get it, everything's firm. As a grown-ass man, when I'm uncomfortable, ain't nothing working on me. But
what was
that's
the
side
sex toy that made you uncomfortable? Which sex toy was it?
The dildo. At that point in my life, like, I wasn't ready to touch that. It felt, something didn't feel right about it. It just didn't feel right about it. Have I used sex toys on other women before? Yes, I have. But my comfort level has come to a point. I'm an older man. But at that point, I was like, yo. And it was big. I'm going to keep it a buck. So it was way bigger than me at that point. So now I'm thinking, I got to follow this. If you used to this, this is not that. I was like, this is ridiculous to even, why do you want something this big? Like, what's wrong with you? It's a lot of things go to head. So that was what happened. It scarred me from dating older women for a very long time. I stayed away. because I knew that older women they just more experienced.
Hold on, Tom. You didn't say nothing about on last pod before it went out. You said something about nipple clips.
Yeah, I forgot. I used the nipple clips on it too. That wasn't bad. Nipple clips wasn't bad.
But did you
try to put them on you?
No.
Oh.
Hey, did you hook them on?
I would have left.
Did you hook her on them like some jumper cables?
Oh my God.
She did want me to just open them and close them a couple times before I left them there.
Oh
it was literally, it was an instructional video. Do this. Now leave that there. Grab this and do this. And now do this. Now I'm ready. I'm like, oh. Now she was so bad. While she was saying it, it was sexy. But again, I'm in the back of my mind. I'm little Tony in the back of my mind is like, and on the outside, I'm like, what else you want me to do, baby? I got you. But on the inside, I'm scared. That's what happened. So sorry for those that missed the pod. That was the story. Let's go ahead and jump into this, man. It's really no transition to this. Deshaun Watson, this whole situation, there's more women coming out with alleged assaults, sexual assaults that he's doing. He's got sexual misconduct stuff on him. Keke, when you hear about this, because you really don't even know who he is until all of this came out. What are you thinking right now?
Exactly. I don't know this man. All I know is he a freak running around here to different massage parlors trying to get his little thing. Boy, you're so nasty. Okay. All these Instagram thoughts and you going to here bother these people with their job. Let these people do their job. Okay. You come in. I take my hat off to all massage therapists because it is a very intimate business, okay? You in the room. Like when I went to go get my first massage, y'all, I kept some of my clothes on. Like I didn't know it was supposed to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? But like my sister to be like, no, fool, I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be like that. So, you know, if you doing that and you rubbing people down, you got to have a certain level of like professionalism. And here come your freak body ass like in here just want to get touched on. Like, boy, you're nasty. So, you know, I don't know him, but now he's always going to be like the little freaky weirdo who was out here trying to get touched on at the massage people place. So, yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, that's wild. Hey, the way he invited them to it was real weird. Because I read that he said that he put his thing on their hand, just slapped it on there. You know what I'm saying? Now, that is weird. Like, what makes you do that? Like her little hand is just sitting here and then you just slap your meat on it. You don't slap your meat on the grill like that, brother. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? He could have asked. He could have been like, hey, you trying to, he could have done something that could have had some consent. But once you put the meat on the grill, bro, that's sexual assault. Then he knew he was wrong because I saw a screenshot and it might not be true. So let me say an alleged screenshot that said, he said, hey, if I made you feel uncomfortable, my bad. Listen, if you are having any type of sexual encounters with a woman and you have to text her afterwards and say, if I made you feel uncomfortable, brother, a case is coming. A case is on the way.
Oh, yeah. You're guilty.
You are
it's so nasty, man. They said they got text messages of him asking for sex, things, all type of stuff out here. All I know is this, fellas, I'm going to tell you this. It's really piggybacking off of what Zach said. Fellas, if the ladies don't invite the hammer, don't pull the hammer out. That's it. Keep it to yourself. Don't send pictures. Don't pull it out, put it on nobody's hand. Yeah. Don't show it like, hey, don't do that. But it is dudes out here. And it's dudes probably watching the pod that are like, and women that have been like, yo, there's a dude that said, yo, I used to do that. It's women that be like, yo, I done seen that a bunch of times. I got girl cousins, like, this is it. What she said has been dudes with times when she had to stop messing with dudes because they be driving and, think he was nice and he just pulled a hammer out. Like, what? Like, damn. It's dudes that'll do that. It's just what it is. I'm not one of them. I'm not sending a picture of the hammer. I think it may have been one time. Okay, no, twice. That it got sent. Sit. Right.
Them pictures coming out soon, y'all.
No, they not.
They gonna drop them. They gonna drop them because you mentioned it.
I made sure it was at an impressive angle. So, hey, look. If it do come out, I'll be like,
oh, like that's me. That's me.
Right.
That's your boy. But it's like, you just got to be careful, man. And the more we hear about this, there are one side of people saying that it's the Houston Texans saying, hey, since he wants to leave, we're going to let all this stuff out that we kept pushed down. Then there's also another side that's saying that he really did that kind of stuff and he's lucky it never came out. So it's a bad place to be. And I hope he clears his name. Right now, it's all alleged conduct, so we don't know if it's true or not. So we won't make any judgment here or there. But it is, if it is happening, Deshaun, you got a big nasty in the middle of your name. It's Deshaun Nasty Watson. Let's go ahead and get to this, man. It's the Cubs minor leaguer that got caught with drugs. This is insane. And it wasn't just like, yo, I got a little something to get me high. This was a drug mule caught. When you heard about this, Zach, what were you thinking, bro?
I said the song that kept playing in my head was "I'm in love with the cocoa." I'm in love with the cocoa. I don't know why that song kept playing in my head. I couldn't even read it straight. You know, I was like, damn, the dude from the Sox was moving that work. So then I realized, I mean, not on the Sox, the Cubs. He really wasn't. He wasn't on the team though, right? He was like on the practice squad. And he had the minor league and he had the meth in his bag. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people who just can't get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people who make tons and millions of dollars, but they still in the streets. What's the dude name that played for the Patriots who allegedly killed himself in jail? Hernandez?
Yep, Aaron.
He was a bad dude, Zach.
But I'm saying my point is he was rich, yet he didn't have to be in that life, but he just was in it. You know what I'm saying, dude? You on the Cubs, you could have, worked your way up to, and let's not flex. The minor leagues pay well in baseball. You can be a millionaire out the minor leagues in baseball. So all he had to do was just keep moving, but he just wanted to move his little meth and he got caught. But let me see, the thing that bothered me is that it was meth. That's not that's not an urban, come on, that's not an ethnic drug. Like we don't do, that ain't our drug, man.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That money come through with the meth now. The meth, everybody I see that smoke meth, they have money on time. They not borrowing. They
you
get
sell
all
meth, Keke?
Well, no, I'm not listening now.
How you know about the meth?
Hey, look.
Said, hold on, but the meth? No, the meth.
That's what it do.
That's where the work at. That's where the money at.
They have money. So
yeah. All I know is a case of Breaking Bad. It was really weird. And the fact that he got caught with that much meth, I felt like he wasn't really that good at baseball. So he's like, yo, look, I need this bread. It just was crazy. Keke, you don't even like sports, but I know when you saw it, you had to be like, what's wrong with this dude?
I was like, who around him? Nobody around him loves him, okay? Because whoever got you moving work, they don't love you and they don't believe in you, okay? Like, why would they do that? If I knew my little cousin was had a chance to play for the Cubs, I'm not asking you to do nothing. Like, look, cousin in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. You got a lot of potential. Let me run it. Let me borrow your Cubs bag to take this over here. But whoever sent him off to do that, they don't love you, and you need to get away from them. I'm telling you, it's like it's different. When you the friend who got potential, everybody around you supposed to be like, nah, bro, don't worry about it. You are to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's so funny.
It's the truth, though.
If they turn you to the drug mule, they don't love you.
They don't love you. They just sent you all the way off. Now your dumb ass don't have no more chances. The Cubs ain't touching you.
They ask them, they don't check your bag up there, dude. No, they don't never check.
That's exactly how that conversation started.
They don't check your bag.
That is hilarious, dude. Hey, we got some verses coming up. And again, these look like the verses are now becoming just content. That's really what they are. Method Man and Redman are going to perform on 420. For those of us that like both of them, we're going to love it. And then you got Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers. Another one, like a V103 adult contemporary classic battle. We not worried about Method Man and Redman, because it's not even a winner in that point. But this is the one. Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire. Who do you think is gonna win?
That's tough.
Yes.
Keke, who you think?
That's very tough. But me personally, I'm gonna have to go with the Isley Brothers, okay? Because I just want to see Mr. Biggs. Like I feel like we have not seen him in a long time. I just want to see how he doing. Is he all right? And if he do any of his personal songs where he do the character like this is Mr. Biggs, like if he do any of that, it's a wrap for Earth, Wind, and Fire because I got my part ready. Okay, I'm ready to do R. Kelly part and Shantae Moore part. So if he do any of those songs, he won. But and then Isley Brothers, it's just something about like my aunties never play them. It's just something about them. It's a swag that came with it that I don't know. I can't wait to see it though. I really can't.
Man, Keke, I grew up, my parents old, so like my parents in their 70s, so I grew up on that Earth, Wind, and Fire. The Reasons, come on, man. Superstar. Woo! I mean, they got hits. This gonna be the best. This gonna be the second best versus battle of the old schools. You know what I'm saying? All I ask, the second best, because the best versus was Gucci and Jeezy. It ain't gonna be none of that. But I will say this. If you don't cook some real food to watch this versus, you are shortening yourself. You got to cook something real. I want you to put some beans on. Let the meat marinate the day before. Pull the grill out. It's Easter Sunday too. Keep your suit on because this is about to be some good music playing. I can't say who's gonna win. It's just gonna be excellent. This is gonna be the best, one of the best old school verses, man. Yeah. Way better than Raekwon and I heard Tone on the radio. I meant to get on him about that. He was like, these are the best MCs I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God. I was like, bro, nobody care about that damn verses. I looked on that verse. It was 3,000 people on that verse.
And we was all getting our godson on, bro. We wanted to hear that Method and Ghost. Them was my guys. I like Backpack, AKA rappers. Like, that was my thing. That was my thing. And I was excited about that. Raekwon, to me, and most rappers, has one of the historical tapes to ever be made. It's the Purple tape. It is Cuban Links. It's the best, one of the best albums made. Flat out. Listen to it. I just gave y'all a gem. But I still think Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to win, beat the Isley Brothers. Not by a lot, but they are going to win. I think Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to win. But like Zach said, this is like Sunday. This is going to make me feel like I'll probably clean my house up top to bottom while the verses is on. This is at grandma's house. Get up and start cooking music. Get up and start cleaning up. She vacuuming and everything. This is gonna bring back all of my childhood because that was it. Everybody had it back then. I don't know if people still do it anymore. Sunday morning music and you clean up while somebody else cooks, and it's just like that was my Sunday. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to talking about this because this is one of Keke's people. She hates when I talk about them. But I told you, something wrong with them folks over there. Something wrong with them, Keke. And you can't say it ain't. Them Kardashians is something wrong with them. It's something wrong. What? When your billionaire friend puts a GoFundMe up for $60,000 for your medical bills. Mm-hmm. Your billionaire friend that you've been doing her makeup for a while. Mm-hmm. Keke, when you saw this, what did you think about it? Please make me feel better about it.
I'm Kylie Jenner, okay? How you think I become a billionaire? I'm not giving my money away. That's what GoFundMe's are for. I am not. I pay you to do my makeup. Now you fell on hard times. I'll share the link. I'll retweet. I'll repost for you. But I'm Kylie Jenner. That just because I'm a billionaire don't mean I just got money to keep passing out to people. Listen.
A billionaire, Keke.
Yes.
Listen. A billionaire.
Yes.
That's a lot of zeros. 60K ain't nothing.
I get that tone, but I know exactly when I read the story, I knew exactly what happened.
What?
she owe Kylie money already. That's what it is. She owed her already, or they had some type of money exchange that wasn't quite right. You know, she owed her. It's something. She owed her already.
It's a guy, I think.
It's a guy.
Yeah,
he owed something. Still. They owed a family or somebody. Somebody borrowed some money before and didn't pay it back. That's what it sounded like to me.
Thank you.
And being that she was like, I'm nice enough to start a GoFundMe for you so you can get your medical bills paid, but I ain't giving it to you. I've been told you I ain't letting you touch no more money. I don't give a damn if it's $300.
Thank you.
And I'm
you know what? I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
it.
it.
They done messed up the money.
It gotta
before.
be it. No, because to me, if I'm a billionaire and you in the inner circle, because we all know makeup artists are in the inner circle. They in the inner circle. They got to sign an NDA like the rest of them people that's around them. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. Let me hit you and pay your medical bills off. It's done. 60,000 to a billionaire. I get it. 60,000 if you worth a couple $100,000. You like, eesh, nah, I'm cool. 60. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's $100, Todd. That's $100.
It's 100.
It's my $100 though, and y'all not going. That's the problem. Y'all always count somebody's pockets. Listen, if I'm a billionaire, it don't matter if you ask me for $20. Okay, it depends on how I feel and when you giving me my money back. Because I'm gonna stay a billionaire if I'm steady passing out money to everybody. No, yeah. I can't. Kylie can't put her on her taxes. Okay, for giving her $60,000. That's somebody's salary for a year. No.
Look at Keke. That we know. If this pod take off and we start getting some money, one of us fall on a hard meth problem and we need a little money, Keke not gonna do nothing for us.
I didn't tell y'all, I don't interfere with what God is doing in people's life, okay? If you see people molested, that ain't got nothing to do with me. All these
Zach, she came to pod tonight.
Came to pod.
All these payday loan stores out here, child, you can go get them your car title, whatever you got to do. It's a lot of these places before you come ask me. So, yes,
Wow. Okay. With that being said, Keke is on fire tonight. Keke, walk us through it because some of us, we caught the back end of it, the Quavo and Saweetie controversy, the breakup. Take us through the whole stuff. Give us the timeline.
Okay, so Saweetie appeared on a podcast with Justin LaBoy and Justin Combs, who she dated previously. After she appeared on the podcast, people were kind of shading her about comments she made, saying, you know, she was out of line in disrespecting her relationship with Quavo. So then Saweetie popped up the next day and was like, no, we're not even together. It's over. It's been over. I checked out emotionally. He's been cheating on me behind the scenes for a while, and his gifts and presents don't make up for him cheating. So after she announced that she was single, Quavo came out and was like, you are not the woman I thought you were. And he made it seem like, why are you telling everybody our business? And after that, it just got messy. His sister, her auntie started beefing on social media. It's a whole big old mess. And they said that he tried to take the Bentley back that he bought her, but you know, he didn't take it apparently, but it's a mess. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's the tea.
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie. We got to clear this up, Keke, because you can help me understand this from a woman's perspective. Mm-hmm. Now, in my mind, a threesome is with a woman and two women and one guy. It's a threesome.
Says who?
I'm just saying. This is just me talking. I didn't say that. Look, you ready to jump down my throat.
I'm just okay.
Now, when it's two guys on one girl. From the hood, we call that a choo-choo. It's a train.
Right. The train.
So I had a real problem with my girl wanting to get a train ran on.
Who, Saweetie?
Yeah, that's really what she wanted.
I don't know why it's called a train when it's the other way around. A threesome is a threesome. A threesome is three-piece, okay? A breast, leg, and a thigh. It's three people, three parties involved. And listen, if I'm a woman and I want to have a threesome, it's up to me who the other two parties are. Whether I pick two other women, two other men, or you know what I'm saying, a man and a woman. It's up to the person. So I just think y'all, I don't know what y'all was doing in the hood on them dirty mattresses talking about trains. Now is a threesome is whatever the part is, 3 people. Now whatever them people are is whatever they are, but that's what a threesome is. So she was all well in her right saying what she said. I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, we have to define a threesome again for the people in the back. All right, a train has something to do. It's not about the gender. Okay, a train is about 2 people having sex with one person and not having sex with each other. Okay. So two women can run a train on a guy. Okay. He's going to say he had a threesome though, but you know,
right.
if the girls, you know, mess around together, I guess it's a threesome. Now, a train is more of just 2 guys taking turns having sex with the one woman. Okay, they don't touch each other. They don't do anything together. Now, you know, if the dudes decide to do something together, I guess it is a threesome. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So Saweetie said, she was like, all right, so who's the dude? That's what she said on the show, right?
Right.
She was like, so what dude we about to get? So that made people think, oh, she was trying to be funny, like, oh, I ain't finna, you know, but it could be seen as a threat. It's a train, though.
It was. Well, all I know is this, and whatever you want to call it, every man watching the pod, ladies always try to be like, you know, you just gotta be open, whatever. Here's my little sprinkle of toxicity. Ladies, no man wants to think about another man beating his treats. We just can't do it. Guys cannot see that happening. But we cannot see it. That's why it will never happen. That's why it will never happen. When dudes think threesomes, they're like, it's a girl. And it's like, and shout out to Kendra G. I saw her when I was working out. She was like, well, you trying to just assume a girl is a lesbian and wants to mess with the other girl. No, there's such things as threesomes where dudes are just having sex with 2 girls at the same time and they never touch each other. Trust me. Just trust me. That happens.
Okay. I don't know what kind of social distancing sex y'all having, but if it's 3 parties involved, everybody touching everybody. So, like, miss me with that. Somebody touching somebody. So
they not. No, I mean it's a really thing where it's like a threesome it's just like both of them really want to have sex with this one dude and not with each other.
And so they don't touch each other at all.
No, not really. Unless they were doing something on a certain part at the same time. There might be a bit of touching, but not a lot. Right. And that's really kind of like, I'm just trying to keep it as PG as I can, but I'm saying there is that case. It's not always assumed that women are being with other women while they in a threesome. It is, but it's just, point being said is that when Quavo saw his girl say she wanted, basically her threesome, her mind of a threesome was 2 dudes, it probably made him feel nasty. He was already feeling nasty. He was probably already feeling nasty again when had to be on there with Justin. That makes you feel nasty. And I've seen Amanda Seals and everybody say stuff about, sometimes we're going to be in uncomfortable positions. True. But when you're in a real relationship, you got to choose sometimes. Is my relationship more important than this uncomfortable situation? Does that make sense, or am I wrong for saying?
The relationship was over, so she really don't owe Quavo nothing at that point.
Okay.
She gave him back to the streets, so she can go do an interview with whoever she want at this point and say whatever she want at this point because they're not together. And I think her way of trying not to seem so disrespectful was her coming out saying, "Listen, I'm single," so that way ain't no disrespect to you, oh boy, because we ain't together. So let me let the world know that we're not together, so people aren't laughing at you off what I do. Because summer is coming, and I'm about to be out here it's gonna be a hot girl summer because you couldn't act right. So let me let the world know that we're single, so that nobody is coming to you with what I'm doing. And I think she was trying to, just clear the F for everybody when she made the announcement.
No. She was hell no. I'm not letting Keke. One thing Keke gonna try to do is smooth it over. Hell no. She was being petty. She broke up. She broke up with the dude and then went to her ex's show. Okay. She went straight to her ex's show. And let's be real, they've only had 2 episodes of that damn show. It's not like that show's in heavy rotation. You just gotta hit that media spot. Shit, what the Saweetie ain't got nothing coming out. No. She went on there.
She got that best friend joint with Doja Cat. It's pretty decent.
Yes.
Okay. She went on there to be petty. She went on there to be petty. That's what she did. She did it, and then the reason I respect it though, what I thought was so boss, is that not only did she go, but she wasn't flirting with Justin or acting like she wanted to get back with him. She was playing him too.
Yes.
So she came back and she was like, "Yep, I'm here." But guess what? No. She was sunning Justin. He was like, he just kept putting his little head down, like, oh, he felt so bad. I was like, damn, Saweetie's a savage. Saweetie
is a savage.
Mm-hmm.
So do you take, allegedly he tried to take the Bentley back? So do you take gifts back though of that magnitude when you break up? Do you do that? Is that something that's cool to do? Zach, would you do that?
Well, let me tell you something. Like I told you, I don't come from that era of dating. You know what I'm saying? I'm a married man right now. But when I was dating, tricking wasn't that cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes wasn't just tricking like that. That wasn't, I didn't date in the Birkin bag era. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, gotta buy me a Birkin. Have you seen that meme that's going around? Like, okay, if you like me, let's go on vacation and talk there while we talking. Like, wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? Most of my gifts I couldn't take back. Most of the things that I did for women that I was dating was giving to me from the radio station's promotions bin. So how can I give back the free movie premiere tickets that I got out the radio station bin? How can I do that? Huh? Oh my God. How can I give back the Golden Corral coupons that I got from the Grizzly? How can I give back the Chili's free margaritas on happy hour? I couldn't give nothing back. How can I give back that little $12 H&M outfit I bought? You know, I never gave enough. Now, if I gave a Bentley, I have to get that back. I need that Bentley. No, you're not gonna roll my Bentley and we're not together. No. I need it back. I need it all back. Yes, you're gonna get that Bentley back for sure. If I gave you a ring or something, I need that back.
Keke, how do you feel about taking gifts back? Have you ever thought about taking a gift back from a guy that you gave a gift to? I want to hear from a woman's perspective. Have you been like, yo, I gave it, and he want to take it back because he was tweaking?
No, no, I don't. First of all, I'm like Zach, my gifts just ain't been worth me wanting to get them back. I may have bought a jogging suit or a phone charger or something, but you can keep that. But if I was to ever buy somebody a Bentley, okay, a Bentley, honey, I'm renting a U-Haul truck, a tow truck, whoever. I'm coming to get my Bentley back. There is no conversation. That just leave the keys in the car. And that's on if we have an argument. Okay, we ain't even and we arguing. I'm coming to get my Bentley back because I don't like the way you talking to me. I'm that Bentley. So that's why I can't give them type of gifts away because I want it back. I want all my stuff back. So yes, Quavo's a much better man than me because the Bentley would have definitely been gone. Definitely.
Who are you tonight, Keke? I can say this. The rule is, in my mind, this is again another toxic tone moment. I will say it. If you are still making payments on something after you broke up, I gotta get it back. I have to get it back. Yeah. If I bought something outright, then it's yours. But if I still got to continue to make payments on something that you can still be riding around in, watching, living in, using. I'm still paying, and no, I got to get that back. I got to get it back. It may call it Indian giver or whatever, because it's been times I've gotten into it. I bought a TV or two in my life. You know, I bought some stuff. I'm like, oh, you gonna give me my TV back? I want my TV back. I done bought it. You know, I think the first time that I ever really bought a real purse and somebody we broke up, I was like, I want my purse back. And I had to really think about it. What? Like, what am I going to do with this purse? Really, what am I going to do? Really, what am I'm just going to keep it and get what? I got an extra purse. Like, she's like, yeah, I ain't got a purse. Oh, I got an extra
Give it to you, girl. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm petty. Even if I bought something for your kids, I need that back too. That little Xbox controller, give me that back, sir. No, man.
He just playing.
You can't do that.
Give my game, bro.
You can't do that, Zach.
You can't do that, man. Look, let's get to this. Let's get to this. I want to talk about this because this is where it's gonna all break bad because Keke gonna get upset with us. But I'm gonna at this point, I gotta say what I gotta say. Gary Owens, his wife came out, said they get a divorce because he couldn't stop cheating. Derrick Jaxn, the relationship specialist, the flesh is weak. He is getting ready to, he already has. He had to eat humble pie and tell everybody that he cheated on his wife. And now we find out Saweetie and Quavo will get basically breaking up because he couldn't stop cheating. Keke, this is what I've said plenty of times. The probability of a famous rich man staying faithful is not likely. When you hear about all these men cheating, what do you think?
Y'all trash and toxic. That's exactly what I think. The Derrick man really sent me. Now, I didn't really know him like that. I just would see him on Instagram, you know, my little friends would be sharing his stuff. But all them people scammers. So, you know, I don't even look into that for real. Like, I feel like all the dude, like I know a lot of my friends who sent a lot of his videos to their men. Like, look at him. Look what he said. Look how he said a woman should be treated. Like, and look what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you just got to mind your business and you got to watch your man, because these other men, they all y'all toxic. All y'all toxic. The only people who don't cheat is Russell Wilson and Obama. So I don't know what, you know, that's it.
And Steph Curry.
I don't know about him because I don't know. But, you know, everybody, you know, we set our expectations so high and all of y'all toxic. I was not shocked. I wasn't shocked when I saw the dude that do the relationships come out. Now I was upset about Gary Owen. That hurt my feelings. Because Gary Owen always talking about his wife and how he loved his black queen, and now his whole fan base is black women. I don't know what comedy show he finna sell out if he don't go fix it with Miss Kenya. Your wife got the blackest name, Kenya. So like you don't go fix that with her. We on your ass, Gary. So I you know, he needs to fix that. Because that really hurt my feelings with Gary. But yeah, the relationship gurus and all that, all them be lying. And they all hoes. I don't believe nothing they say.
Oh, I got so much to tell. I got so much to say. Zach, jump in there. I got so much to say.
I just want to know this. And it's not this. Y'all covered all the bases. But I just want to ask Keke or Tone, you can chime in on this. Is it all, like, because if I'm just looking at it from a numbers perspective, looking at it from a data perspective, if all these men keep falling short. All these men keep falling short. Is it the men or is the expectation not reasonable?
Here he go. Toxic Junior.
I just want
no,
I'm just first of all, I'm a fake black man. I'm just asking. Mm-hmm. I'm just asking.
Is it too much of your wife to expect you to be faithful?
Not at all. But what I'm saying is that when these guys are like, these are dudes that are trying to do the right thing, but they keep falling short. I mean, day after day. This is cheating. Hold on. I just want you to go back. Can you please tell me a period of time when people have been together boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, where dudes wasn't falling short?
No, because y'all toxic. Y'all born that way.
So hold on. Is it
that way?
Is it so you're saying it's in our nature?
No, there is no excuse. You wake up and choose to be toxic on this day. You know what I'm saying? These are married men. So they made a decision to commit to vows and ask for wives. So you're toxic. There's no excuse for that. You could have stayed single. There's a lot of dudes out here that's still single, unmarried. You could stay unmarried and be as toxic as you want, but you made a choice to be married. So yes, we hold you at a higher standard. And yes, it's, the requirements are on you to be faithful.
Oh, I got to get in. I can't take it no longer.
Toxic.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start. I wanted to work another way. I wanted to go from Quavo and Saweetie and work down. I'm gonna work up from what you said. I'm gonna go from the married guys.
Mm-hmm.
Relationship specialists. Gary Owen. They have never, ever been this famous and had people at them all the time. I bet you coming up as Gary Owen was faithful as hell at Kenya. Faithful in the mud. But Gary Owen was in Think Like a Man. He was in all those movies with Kevin Hart. He has become Gary Owen. And now everybody knows him. But women like, oh, it's Gary Owen. He's popular now. It's tough. Not saying he's right. Not saying that he's in his right. But I was like, yo, he's going to get, once men start to get more options and more things coming at him, it's tough. Women, y'all always AKA the hunted in that way. We don't go to get gas and a woman comes up, hey, what's up with you? We're not in our grocery store and a woman comes up, hey, what's in your cart? We're not at the help club. She's like, hey, you want me to spot you? We not always under attack. We never, so you guys know how to say, nah, I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool. Women, always, doesn't matter how you look, what you are, and the more beautiful you are, and the more popular you are, the more times dudes are at you. Dudes, we are usually the ones pursuing you. Always. Now, when you become rich and famous, now the tables are turned. Gary Owen can go get gas, he go get Target, he Gary Owen. No matter what, it's gonna be some woman saying at him. And don't give a damn if he married. And it's just constantly pressing him. And some do it, like I said, the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. For those guys that got married, that's what I was gonna say. For those guys, was it wrong for them to do it? Yes. Mm-hmm. Do I see how it could have happened? Yes, because they weren't popular. The relationship dude, 100% wasn't popular. Probably wasn't popular in high school. Probably wasn't the dude that every girl wanted to holler at. And what happened? He started getting hollered at and he fell short. Last thing Zach want to jump in.
I don't think I want to jump in and say.
I want to jump. Go ahead, jump in.
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
No. Then my last point is this. Ladies just watching the pod and fellas just watching the pod. I like to say stuff on my radio show. Put your goddamn I don't say goddamn, but I'm going to say it right here. Put your goddamn big boy shorts on and big girl panties on. Put them on. Put them on because this is real. I don't want to hear a woman getting upset that the rich and famous young dude cheated on you. Again, I'm with Zach on the numbers. The numbers say, not just the numbers say, if a dude is rich and famous, he is going to have trouble controlling himself. You just said Obama and Russell Wilson. That's two.
What number?
That's two. That's two dudes out of all these guys. You should expect that shit to happen. Excuse me. You should expect it. It might happen. Not saying it will, but it might. It's like the lottery. Not saying you can't win, but damn, most of the time you don't. And it's the same thing. Fellas, stop crying when you date women that are money hungry. And then when they only want you for gifts, or they only have you around for gifts, or when you give them gifts, they be okay with you cheating. Don't get mad. Don't be like, oh man, she only wanted me for my money. You knew what she wanted you for.
Facts.
Put your big boy pants on. You knew she wasn't messing with you. Kodak Black should think in his mind every single time, every woman that messes with him is because he is Kodak Black.
Now you pardon, you pardon, because that's a fact.
It's a fact. You should be able to say, you be like, you know what? Yeah, it's because of that. You know what I mean? It's,
you don't like me for me. You know how you talk.
Right.
You don't like me for me. Because the way you talk. And that's why.
Right. So but luckily, the toxic men that can't control themselves, the rich and famous, and the money hungry women, they tend to date each other. So a lot of times we don't have to deal with that in regular people's life. But I just want, I hate hearing when women, I'm talking about, it bugs me when I hear women say, I can't believe that I was dating this rich and famous $300 million basketball player and cheated on me. And the dude saying, man, I drive a Benz. I'm showing my watch everywhere I go. I'm telling them I got this money. And then I'm mad because girls want to say, fly me out everywhere.
Yeah, like, you are right, Tone. So ladies, with all of that being said, you know what we have to start doing? Just cheat back. Just cheat back. Just cheat back. Don't throw away your 20-year marriage. Cheat back. Since that's what we doing, since it's so hard for men to be faithful, it's just so hard for you to be, control yourself because you got a little bit of fame and you've been in one BET film. You know what I'm saying? So you can't control yourself, then maybe I can't control myself either. So now we just need to start cheating back because clearly y'all just not gonna stop. So there you
go. Okay, since Keke wants to go toxic and fight fire with fire, Keke's being she wants to do that. I'm gonna teach the brothers how not to cheat.
Oh, please. Come on.
Here's how you do it. One thing you have to do
is be 45.
No, you just gotta remember, two things. One, karma always gonna hit you. Okay? So a lot of stuff that goes in my mind, I'm not necessarily worried about getting caught. I'm worried about the karma. Karma, I know I live a good life. I'm very happy. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? Karma, you don't know how karma gonna hit you. Karma come, you go out here, cheat on your wife. Next thing you know, your throat go out. Now you can't talk on radio no more. She never found out you was cheating, but your throat went out. God knows.
Yeah.
Okay. He know what you're doing. So that's the thing. Be very, very, if you're terrified of karma, you won't cheat. You won't cheat. You be like, I know what's about to happen because I'm not gonna mess up my life. That's what you got to think about. Okay. Second thing is it always comes out. So it may come out years later. It's going to come out at a time where you at the peak, right when you doing your thing, right when you Gary Owens, right when you Derrick Jaxn, the love man. I am Derrick Jaxn. I'm teaching everybody about relationships. Now you got to sit there and look stupid.
Yes.
Okay. I hate to say this. It might be too vulgar for the pod, but I'm going to say it anyway. A jack a day keeps the hoes away.
Self-love, Zach.
Self-love. Fellas.
Self-love. Yeah.
When you get weak, take a break, release yourself so your mind can come back, so your brain can think again, so you can get right back, so you can get back focused. You have to. You might have to stop. You may have to go home. Like, I'm about to go home and have to release myself before I go over there. Okay.
And ladies, don't shame it. I'm gonna tell you, Zach is right. Now, I was in a relationship. I lived with the woman, and that's why I feel good. I can say it. One of the few times in my life that I was able to narrow myself down to just one woman. Like, yo, I'm gonna do this. I can do it. And that's what it was, and that's what it is. I had to love myself. Sexually assault myself every
time.
Every time I got a little weak. But you know what? It kept everything cool. But ladies, what happened was she shamed me in it. She shamed me. You can't shame your man when he having self-love. You can't shame him. What's this on the towel? That's nasty.
I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this to stay here.
This is hilarious. Like, y'all are crazy.
You do?
Listen, I am do whatever
that's
you got
the only way. And you have to, the only way you're gonna not cheat is if you do that and y'all have to live together. That's the only way.
So if my man don't live with me, he cheating?
No, no,
he
that's
love
not what
you.
I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as a man, when you're in that room and you don't live with your girl and you got that option and she hit you like at 3 a.m. like I'm about to, it's ugly. It's ugly. You need to live with them, be scared of karma, be scared of the future of what may happen, and always remember, help yourself. Please yourself. So if you follow those 3 things, you'll be a faithful man.
There it is. There it is, fellas. Zach Bull looked out for you. But if you're not regular and you live it and you famous, I'm telling you, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to go home. You had to always go home. You can never stay out late.
You gotta go home.
You know what happens when you stay out late? Hey, you get hit with this. Hey, what you about to do? That's a tough question after some Hennessy and a good time with your friends. And all of a sudden, what you about to do? Now what you about to do about something that you're not attracted to? Nothing. What you about to do? I'm about to go home and play Xbox for about 6 hours. That's what I'm about to do. I'll play Xbox by myself. You know what Twitch is? You nerd out on their ass. Nerd out on them. You nerd out. I'm about to hook my Twitch up, start talking to my boys online. I'm getting a party and I'm gonna play Xbox for 6 hours. What? That confuses them. The fine was like, I don't know. I'm about to go home and probably have another sip of Hennessy and just, burn my candle. I like to think about stuff.
Toxic.
I didn't know. All jokes aside, I still say, ladies, just you can cheat back if you want to. Whatever you want to do, it's everybody's prerogative to do. But I'm tired of hearing dudes mad because women only want you for their money, but that's all you show. Mm-hmm. And women are dating famous people and hoping that they get Russell Wilson or Barack Obama. You're hoping. It's like you play Powerball. You're hoping that you become that millionaire, but you really got a chance, 2 in 600 million chances to win. Sid. Mm-hmm. So, and I know Keke, you like, it's the truth. I'll prove it every time. I said it on this podcast. It's tough being amigo.
Here we go.
Boy, it's getting easier and easier to be amigo these days. So, Offset, you better stay in line. It's getting real easy to be amigo.
That's true. But I still say again, and I can say this, and somebody argue with me in my DMs about it. We'll get ready to do our final thoughts. But I said it this in my they're like, that doesn't, you're giving yourself excuses. No, I'm not. I'm telling you that I've been Tony. I've been him. Now Tony got some love. He got some love, 100%. But when Tony was in a relationship, he got some love. It wasn't a lot of love. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you cute. Tone Kapone is a whole nother different entity. And even when I'm older, Tone Kapone, this thing's never changed. It's never changed. I know the difference from being Tony and Tone Kapone. Tony flies coach a lot. Tony flew coach a lot. Tony got 2 for $20 dinners. Tone Kapone don't fly coach. Even when he fly, when there's coach, he's sitting in the exit row, so he got extra seats. Tone Kapone don't eat 2 for $20s. Tone Kapone don't eat 2 for $20s.
What Tone Kapone eat?
Tone Kapone eats some different things. He going to Tone Kapone bought coach purses at the outlet mall. I mean, Tony bought coach purses at the outlet mall. Tone Kapone buys purses from other places that are not an outlet. It's a different lifestyle. And I'm not saying that gives you any excuse. But I've said every time, it is tough. It is tough.
Zach ate off the dollar menu.
Zach, you
Zach
ate off
Boog,
the dollar menu.
No, but Zach Boog gets a number one. Okay?
Yeah.
Zach, go to Sonic. They had good slushies. I would just get the slushie. Zach Boog gets slushies and a shake.
Come on.
I'm doing better now. I'm doing better. Zachary flies Spirit. Zach Boog still fly Spirit.
Wow.
Still.
I'm just all I'm saying is that for men and really for the guys, is a perfect example of the Gary Owens and the Derrick Jaxns. They weren't getting the type of love that they were getting. They didn't experience the popularity, so it's tough for them, and they fell short. Ladies,
Derrick Jaxn's the worst type of guy because he was preaching relationships. His whole brand is built off how a man should treat a woman and how he should act. And he was out there. He was out there scamming. That's what makes it so wrong. That's what. See, Gary Owen just a comedian. Quavo is amigo. I mean, Offset is amigo. We're not surprised, okay? But dude, you over here telling men how they shouldn't act. He was speaking on other people who was cheating. Like, oh, I can't believe. What's the preacher name? Grace.
Grace.
John Grace. How dare you do this? You know what I'm saying, bro? You're doing the same thing. So he's the worst type of dude. He's the worst. Judging people when you're doing the same thing is the worst type of dude. Now you eating. The only reason you eating humble pie is because everybody knows. You still wouldn't have said nothing. It's not like he cheated and he was like, "Hey y'all, I fell short," and nobody knew it. He's the one that broke the news. No, you got caught, and that's the only reason. So he's trash. If you bought his book, give it back. Like he's different, man. I think he's on a different level than everybody. He's the worst.
He scammed us. He scammed everybody. And like you said, Keke, he had women all over the place sending his videos like, this is how you treat, this is what you do, this is what you do. So, I mean, like I said, man, it's to be faithful for a man is a personal choice. It is 100%. Women have learned and mastered it. I have no clue how y'all did it, but women, when y'all lock in, y'all lock in. Most women. There's on the other side. Women cheat. I do think that. But I don't
say nothing, Zach. I was gonna let him rock. You know.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Do I think women cheat? Do I think women get you back and do things? Yes. But do I think that
women cheat first?
I think women don't. I don't think women cheat as much as dudes. I don't.
No, we don't.
I didn't say as much as dudes, but women
turn
cheat.
us into savages.
I don't think. If we're talking about numbers and data,
this guy,
I think that it is far, far less women that cheat than it is. Opposed to being
think it's a lot closer than you think. I do. I think men have the edge. I do, but I think women are closer than you think. Tom.
I think women entertain. I definitely think that when they know something, when we start getting a little shaky, they answer a couple DMs. They return an old text message. Because it's always, dudes always do this. Check in. Just checking to see how you doing. And then they'll be like, oh, I'm cool. Just hanging out with my man. Couple more months. Hey, how you doing? Man, I'm hanging out with the girls tonight. Give me a call later. He like, oh, got a call. Got one. She might not mess with him. She might just talk to him. But she's not going. Y'all
make us this way. Y'all turn.
I gotta go. I gotta lead Team Woman on this one. I got to.
Yes,
I have to.
Yeah, that is true. We are not born savages. Y'all make us.
We born savages.
Yeah, you go. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I've been just my mind has been messed up because of what I've seen. Okay, with my eyes, my homeboys have smashed so many women in relationships. So many. You know what I'm saying? I remember in my younger days, that was what we went. I went after that because it was easy.
Women in relationships.
I was scared of that. I was scared of karma on that.
Because I understand that, but it was so much in high school. It was so much, and it's high school, so I guess that's not a good sample size. But in high school, it was so much easier dealing with women who had to.
Yeah,
that's because they wanted to get back.
They would go.
It's less drama, and I'm guarantee you, them girls in relationships, them guys was dogging them.
And they'll walk past you like they've never seen you a day in their life.
That's right.
Were they with their man? That's the only difference, Tone. I think you're giving them too much credit. I do think men cheat more, but I think women are just so much more calm and composed and can cut it off and start like men. We don't know how to act. You know, we come in the house after cheat. Hey, what's up, man? What you doing? You know, we acting different. You know, we know our composure ain't right. Women can stay calm. Women won't bat an eye, won't nothing change. You'll never know. Sure. You will never know. And if you smart,
no, now I do say if when it comes to cheating, do I think that women do it best? 100%.
Absolutely.
But again, I still got to take my stance on it. And if the Keke being so quiet, she ain't trying to get no girl guy. That's that girl code, lady. You gotta love what you're doing. Do I think that women do it better? Yes. And do I think that they do it less? Yes. I just do. I think because of the level, we just see the level of hurt all the time. We can't. We can't control ourselves. I'm not trying, and I'm really not trying to get on women's side.
Keke is telling you everything without telling you anything.
What? Look at her face. Everything Tone is saying is absolutely right. Women, we want to love y'all. We want to cater to y'all. We want to be just great women and submissive. But sometimes we just have to play the hands that we're dealt, and sometimes you guys just turn us into savages, and that's all. That's how that works. But most women like me, I'm not a cheater. I don't have it in me. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I talk a lot of stuff, but I really don't have it in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll leave you before I cheat on you because, I don't like that. But, sometimes women can be pushed, and y'all do a lot of pushing. So, give us our credit, Zach. We don't cheat as much as y'all.
I give you that credit. I give you that.
Creatures who just want to be loved and protected. But y'all wild. Y'all wild toxic. So
yeah, they don't. I don't think women want to cheat. Yeah, but I think they do.
You know what? Sometimes it hurt a woman to cheat more. It hurt us more to cheat on y'all than.
Oh hell no!
All right, now wait a minute, Keke. All right, now look, we're going to final thoughts. I was with you until you said that. What the hell are you saying? Are you what? What? It hurt y'all. It hurt us more.
It hurt us more to go after.
It's hurting y'all cervix. That's what's hurting. No, y'all not. What are you talking about? I'm not letting you get that one off, Keke. I ain't going. I'm letting you get it. We go. Matter of fact, we into the pod right now. Let's get to the final thoughts. We let Keke cool off. Zach Boog, first final thoughts, G.
Hey man, appreciate y'all. Like I said, when you ain't got no final thoughts, you say stuff like, to God be the glory. You know what I'm saying? The Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, head of my life. No, bro, I'm excited about the versus out battle between We Brother and Earth, Wind, and Fire. I want to let y'all know I've been looking on Amazon, and I think I'm gonna get some bell bottom pants to wear. Yes, I'm thinking about a polyester suit. I'm this close, okay, to getting me a nice yellow polyester suit to wear to this battle, baby. It is gonna be everything. So, that's it, man. Keep hope alive. I'm done.
Okay. All right. He didn't have anything to say. And Zach, next week, please, bro. Please come prepared with a prayer. Can we get the prayer started?
Already. I'm ready to pray.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
We need it.
Oh, so we're gonna let Keke do the fire, and then we're gonna let Zach pray us out. And then we gonna get to it. Keke, final thoughts.
I don't want to interrupt the man in his prayer, baby. This pie is so toxic. We need all the prayer we can get. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. Let's get to Zach's prayer, please.
All right, yeah, absolutely. Zach, go ahead, close us out with prayer, bro.
Like everybody, please bow your heads. Please bow your heads. This prayer is not necessarily for anybody specific except Brother Quavo. You know, we talked about Brother Quavo on the pod. Brother Quavo is going through a lot. And dear Lord, I want to take this time to pray for Brother Quavo. Lord, Quavo was publicly left and ridiculed by sinners, Lord, as if they never sinned. Dear Lord, I want to take this time for you to help him block off the naysayers and the player haters, Lord. Lord, it says in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 19, truthful lips endure, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. And Lord, she left him because of one moment of weakness, Lord, a moment of lust, Lord, a moment of uncertainty. Lord, I ask that you let Quavo dab back into Saweetie's heart, Lord. Lord, I ask that he walks it like he talks it, Lord. Lord, all I ask is that you give Saweetie the same forgiving heart that you gave Cardi B. This I ask in your name. Amen. Amen. Amen.
See, we not letting you pray.
Amen, brother.
No,
Amen, brother.
no.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I actually bowed my head for that. No.
No, we pray.
No. No.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Amen.
Oh, I love it. And that is one of our new features for the pod. Zach will be praying us out. So get ready every week to enjoy a Zach prayer. Let's hope Quavo gets back in Saweetie's heart. With that being said, remember to like the pod, share the pod as much as you can. We really appreciate you. With that being said, what more can I say?